so pot calling kettle black. Because at the end of the day, I have things that I still judge other people about. And it's weird because it's like, how can you have something and then judge other people? But hey, I guess that's just what makes me human. Although I'm not as bad as Chinyeo.
So can you believe that was how earlier today when I was in the shower, I was washing my face and of course, wash, pew, my nose ring came out. This happens to me all the time. So I stopped buying expensive nose rings because at the end of the day, I washed one literally just go down the drain.
Wow.
So now I have to like.
Doesn't it have something holding it on the other side?
The one that went down the drain was no. You don't have something like holding it because you might, of course, inhale it or something or sneeze it in. But what they do is they bend it, and I guess it just got caught, and that was it. And
you watched it.
I watched it go down. So now I have like. I mean, you guys know I have like a whole bunch of spares.
Yeah, but is it subdermal? How do they call them? Those ones that are pierced underneath your skin.
What do you mean?
Like piercings. Mm-hmm. But like yours, you have
Does it go all the way through? Is that what you're asking me?
No, yours goes all the way through, right?
Yes, it has to.
But there's some that you can put like here. So of course it can't go all the way through.
Those
so
ones
it's just,
that are like in weird, odd places. Like I've seen girls that have like the back of the neck tattoos and. People like that one chick in her cheeks. Like I don't really
people
know.
Have everywhere. Like
I don't
it's
really know how that stuff works or where the ending or.
Oh yeah, it's like it has like two. How would I describe it? So say there's this, and so the stone or whatever would be here. Mm-hmm. So it has something protruding this way and this way. So they pierce it underneath on both sides. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because for someone who has piercings, there's certain other like you say that and I'm just like. But it's just almost like pot calling kettle black. But it's weird because I feel the same way about tattoos. You guys know I have tattoos. And
you have everything.
I don't have everything.
She has tattoos.
But like sometimes they're like, oh, would you get, this tattoo, that too? And I'll be like, no. Like, it's like I have them, but sometimes the thought of certain other tattoos are just like,
there's a limit for you.
I won't do it. If I even see it, I'm just like,
can this piercing now and the tattoo sometimes I think is something that you just keep. You want some more like
addiction.
Like once you start, it's like an addiction.
Yes, it's true. It can be. I don't know about the piercing because more.
It's funny. How did you get it? Like
which one?
Was it friends that influenced you to get it, or you chose to have it?
Growing up, a lot of people in my family, especially, you guys know I have a Muslim background, and my aunt that I was named after, and it was so cute on her. Growing up, I just always loved the way nose piercings looked, and I used to people used to always say, oh, you have such a cute nose, and blah, blah, blah. So I think I got my nose pierced at 18.
Wow.
18, 19. But it was the same day that I got my first tattoo, too. And that's why I say that. And it wasn't influence. Tattoos, I don't have a problem with tattoos at all. Like I said, certain places, you won't catch you. That's why people don't even know I have tattoos because...
You don't show it
they're
off.
They're not visible.
Where is it?
But the funny thing is...
As if you don't know already. Go, John!
The funny thing is that I actually admire tattoos on people. Like when I see someone, I'm like, oh, that's a really cute tattoo. But just not for me.
For you.
Like I wouldn't do it, but I really admire it on people.
If you had a scar... Would you tattoo if you had a scar that was whatever, would you cover? Like, you hear some people that, would do a tattoo to cover a scar.
Unless it was, okay, I won't. And the reason is, if it was somewhere visible, I wouldn't put a tattoo on it. And one of the reasons why I don't think I would ever have a tattoo is I think I'm a person who changes a lot. Like, what I like changes from time to time. So right now, I'll be like, I just want a tiny, bird or something. And then
by next week...
Personally,
in 6
I don't
months,
like
I'm
tattoo.
like, wow, this is stupid. So I don't want anything permanent. Like if I could have a tattoo for like 6 months, I would definitely have one every 6 months.
That's why there's henna.
I don't like tattoo
at all.
Sorry, but I love you.
My body.
I don't like tattoo. I don't like piercing except for the ear, nose, neck, eyes. Mouth, tongue, no.
Even guys with tattoos?
I don't know. I don't do guys with tattoo. I like you gentle from head to toe.
Wait, what do you mean
Well,
by
that's a
gentle?
different
So he's
thing,
not
though.
gentle if he has a tattoo.
Yeah, that's
For
what I was
me,
gonna
that's
say,
my
like,
own. I don't. I feel like when
Your
a guy has
perception of a person with
tattoos.
So that
tattoos.
leads us to another question: is so do you think that tattoos and piercings? So, okay, help me out because you know where I'm going.
Yeah, like public perception of
Does
people
it-
who have
yeah,
tattoos.
So do you feel like that means something? So you see that I have my nose pierced, and you know I have tattoos. So does that automatically make you think a certain way of me?
No, personally, no. But me,
No, I think you should have asked her that. You should have said if you
you're
saw
talking
a
about
person
a
because
guy.
she will be sentimental with you because she already knows you. But how do you feel when you don't know the person and a girl just walks into a room with like
Maybe like an arm. Or
I'm not gonna feel bad because it's not my body. But you were asking my opinion for the type of man I would date.
No, it's a comment that you made because you said you like your men gentle. So I'm like, that's you judging that he's not gentle because he has
he has a
tattoos.
tattoo.
Yes, for me, I don't know for the other girls. For me, you have to be clean. Clean. Else, no. For me, I don't know. For you, for Obi, and
clean is such a strong word.
You
Yes.
saw I was quiet because I'm
You
like,
have
so
to
you
be.
saying he dirty because he got a
No.
tattoo? You know I'm gonna
Not
break it
dead.
down every time. And you know, she always has those words, those adjectives that will make me be like, so what you saying? So we dirty now?
No, but you know how kind of
I know,
person you
but
just
I'm
have to
picking on
not
her.
take
I know
her
what
literally. Yes, you have to just.
Okay, I think what you're trying to say is that you feel it's a little too edgy and rogue for you. You want someone who doesn't. You're making a mistake, oh.
Whatever.
You're making a big mistake.
Whatever.
Because this one that she's just attacking, I think, you know what I think? In her defense, I think it's certain words that she chooses to say. That's why, you know, and good thing that Obi kind of clarified it. Because she's like, I think this is what she means. But she'll use certain words like, like you're just judging there. That's being very judgmental. How can you say, you know, clean? So is the person dirty? So, because I'm just like, you know, are you calling me dirty because, you know, I have tattoos? And she's like, no, that's not, but you have to be clean. You just said it again.
You're making a mistake, oh.
Whatever.
You're making a big
Whatever.
mistake. You know where I'm going, right? Because you will find somebody, those be the biggest ones that would deceive. No piercing, no tattoos. Maybe he won't have the
Corporate
afro
checks.
because he refuses to, you know, everything is clean.
Yes.
And gentle.
Yes.
From the outside.
Yes, don't judge a book by
To
its
the
cover.
And
inside.
he'd be the one in the inside doing things
horrible.
From the
that.
outside, you know what the inside will look like.
I don't think so, though.
Yes, so
I don't think so because I think I have a few friends that look very macho and act very macho, but when you actually get to know them, they're like the softest.
that's your
thing
friends.
ever.
I'm not talking about
Or
mine.
whoever, or
My
don't
ideal
have
man.
anything and
they're horrible.
Horrible.
Like, you know, some, like, let me just say, guys, some guys know that girls like a certain image. And so I think the guys who are really players, you know, those guys who really set out to have as many girls as possible, always go for a certain look that they think girls
Of
are
course,
attracted
they're
to.
actors and they're
so
con
if you,
artists.
Yeah, so if you always say, oh, it's all about the look, you might get in the wrong hands.
No, that's they might, not me. I know my way around.
Seriously, because they know, oh, a girl wants someone who looks
She's
responsible.
wrote the manual.
I know my way around.
So
I have
responsible and the men. I mean, don't forget. I could have been so sure that you said, you know, you want to be married and all those things. But didn't you just now talking about tattoos and piercings that you don't like things permanent? You know, marriage is supposed to be permanent now.
don't mind her.
Well, those are two different things, though.
Permanent is permanent.
Thank you.
That word is strong too.
You're just picking on me because I pointed out the fact that
yeah,
you said
girl.
clean. But I think it doesn't apply to people. I don't like... My preferences changes. Like I gave us, I told you how there was a time when I used to like to wear short clothes.
Yes.
Now I can't step out of my house in short clothes. Like I wear something short and I ask Jigget, I don't feel comfortable in it anymore.
Is that you or is that because you know living here? Let me tell you,
No,
I don't
but
dress
it's
nowhere
me.
near
Like
the way
it's
I
me.
used
It's
to
not.
dress.
It's not people. It's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Like I just don't feel comfortable in anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'm more mature now. I don't know why, but I just don't feel comfortable. So at one point, I'm all about this, and
Okay.
right now I'm loving baseball hats. I'm loving the sporty look, you know, this cash kind of look. Like I'm into it right now. So with things like fashion, beauty things, I don't like anything permanent. I wouldn't have surgery. I wouldn't have, you know, tattoos Piercings, I might try piercings because if you
They
don't want
can-
them,
yeah,
just
they
take
heal.
it off.
Trust
but
me,
anything
if
that I
this
can't
nose ring why do you think
alter-
I have so many nose rings? Because if it comes, I said I was 18, but it will close, and I'm not going through that piercing again.
Good.
So yeah, so with people, it's not the same thing. With people, when I actually, when I find people that I like, I try to hang on to them, just generally.
Even with tattoo all over their body, you hang on to
If
them.
I like you with your tattoo, I will
What
hang
does it have
on
to do? What is that? Oh my God.
She's just.
I've been waiting for you.
I'm having second thoughts. I don't like you anymore.
I love you, you know.
I'm done. You're a food stealer.
If I pretend
food
that
thief.
I am holding to the sanity that I have right now,
This is so cool, you
It
know.
must be
lying.
difficult.
I might need to even walk off.
No.
You know, to the bedroom, because what I feel like doing to this chick next to me,
You can't do it,
it's
right?
not humanly.
Nobody's doing anything
It's
to
not
me.
humanly. One of us had to go.
Fair enough. You calm now?
Calm.
So is that like a pet peeve of yours? Do you hate it when people grab your food?
You know, it's funny because, you know, I think certain people get away with certain things with me. I would want to say maybe, yes. For some reason, it made me think of my dad, because my dad hates when you're eating and then you don't want to come and be like, can I have some? It's like, dude,
What is wrong
don't
with
play
you?
that. He doesn't play that. For some reason, you know already, I can tolerate it with her. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know if I'd be able to tolerate it with somebody. Like,
Someone
they really
else.
might see the Jackie Chan come out of me. You know?
No, but what really irritates me for me is when people talk to me when I'm watching TV. Ooh.
Wait, but what do you mean? Like, that's a social setting. Most people talk during... Now, a movie, fine, but just TV,
I don't.
music videos...
Do you know that's the reason I don't like going to cinemas? Because there's someone who thinks it's so funny they have to laugh for 20 seconds. Can I just hear what
Is
they
it just
said?
laughing, or is it taking a call?
I don't know this anymore.
Come
Or
on, get
talking.
out of here.
Have you had that situation where you're or at the
Converse
movies
to
and maybe you're alone and someone who you don't know starts to ask you, what did they just say? Or what's going on? Like, would you allow me to enjoy the movie? So that's why I would always rather watch a movie on my laptop, because I like a situation where I could, if I didn't hear what they said, I would want to rewatch. Like, I'm very particular about dialogue.
Even your face, your whole attitude is like,
No, it really, like, it's so annoying to me. I can't explain it to people, but it's so annoying
think
when
that's how I feel
I'm
about
watching
books.
TV and I can't rewind it. So I know if I lose this, it's gone, and you talk to me, I'm like,
I think that's how I feel about books. If you see me reading a book, don't do that. Don't do that.
just
Don't do
allow
that
me.
to me
Like,
when
even
I'm
when it's
checking
like
the
my
Instagram.
laptop, if you just come into my room and I'm watching something, mom to say, Obi, pause. What? And I'm listening to you, and my hand is on the pause, so you know I'm waiting for you to talk. Get out. So I can get back to it. Like, oh, that really annoys me. I don't know why, but it really, really gets on my nerves when people talk to
we
me.
see.
Or when I'm on the phone. So I'm on the phone, and my sister does this a lot. So I'm on the phone and I'm talking to someone, and that's when she comes in front of you and she's saying something
I want
to
to
you.
have a full conversation.
Like, so what are we going to... And I'm like, I'm on the phone. And then she's still, like, she's there, she's waiting, or she just stands in front of you like,
Are you not
what am
good?
I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hang up this call to attend to you, or do I just ignore you and continue the call? I'm like, oh, one person at a time. Don't rush me. I know I'm important, but
I would look. Well, come on, take your sister seriously. I don't know why she's trying to just add to my aggravation.
force feed you. She's trying to force
No,
feed
she's
you.
trying to aggravate me.
I
today.
don't want to pay for this Apple times 10.
Is it because you're? Come, do we need to call your man or something? Because it seems like it's me you want to use to be
He's
disturbing.
a gentleman, and you know that.
Call her tattooed-less man. But why do you think people judge people with tattoos, though?
Let's ask him.
She's going to say something. I'm worried. Please, Z.
Do you really need my opinion on this?
No, why not? I mean, you have no problem giving it.
Okay.
But why do you think people judge people with tattoos, though?
Let's ask him.
She's going to say something. I'm worried. Please, Z.
Do you really need my opinion on this?
No, why not? I mean, you have no problem giving it.
Okay. I don't know for others, but personally speaking, I just don't like men or people. Not people. I like people. I don't like men that wear tattoo. Personally, for a relationship, but I like them as friends. We can talk, we can do anything together, but not relationship. I just don't feel comfortable dating someone.
But you know
wearing
that this is
tattoo.
really stereotypes, though. Stereotyping people because
Maybe
you
if
look
you
a
put her
certain way.
name, then she might feel endearment towards him. Gonna put it across his back.
That's true. What if he tattooed your name? Would you hate it?
Or your children. You have a lot of men that they get their first tattoo maybe when they have a child.
Yeah.
For some people, they just... And don't forget that tattoos date as far back as hundreds of years. I mean, you see some of those old women.
Yeah.
You'll be wondering what they have. So there's a lot of reasons and things for it.
I just don't feel comfortable dating someone wearing a tattoo.
And some people do it at I've heard a lot of, especially entertainers say, oh, I went through so-and-so and I wanted to always remember. So they leave a mark on their body that reminds them of a particular experience or event or person.
But to be honest with you, that question that you asked as far as why, well, I don't know if I can answer the why for people, but judging, that's what I meant by even when it's pot calling the kettle, because even when you still do. Like I said, for me, I don't like certain types of tattoos. And when I see it, I do have a little bit of judgment. So, if I see a certain, like there's one, and this combines with a pet peeve. Oh gosh. Look, I'm just going to put a disclaimer. So anybody that, if the walls are listening, I just don't like it, okay? Neck tattoo. I can't. Guys with neck tattoos.
Because just guys or guys, girls?
A woman should not try it.
But we have ladies now that have
when you
maybe
say neck tattoo, you need to
specify. Like the little tiny birds. No. Let's just say guys then. I'm talking about ratchet, ghetto, neck tattoos.
And then they wear like this shirt and you can just see
everything,
It's too much.
It's like I said, I don't mind tattoos. Why do I have them covered? Because it's not for everybody. It's for me. I don't need to know your opinion if you like or don't like, but I like it. So, and also too, with job descriptions and everything, you don't want anything that's going to hinder whatever. So that's why I kept all mine in places where, hey, if you know me like that, awesome. If you don't know me like that, oh well. So there's no way you're not going to get judged. You're not going to walk into a corporate setting or anywhere that you want to be taken seriously having some big old, I don't know what, neck tattoo that just goes across your neck. Because first of all, it's a distraction.
Yeah.
As I'm talking, you're coming to me for me to give you $2.5 million.
And I'm trying to figure out, is that a bird or is that fire?
What it is,
is that a dragon?
Guess what I'm going to ask you? Did that hurt when you did that? We're not going to talk about the $2.5 million loan that you're looking to get. I'm just going to be talking about this tattoo.
Yeah, there used to be this show on one of the stations where they would give people a makeover. And one of the girls who came on the show, she was actually about to go for an interview, and she knew that she wasn't going to get it because of the way she looked. I think she was one of those people, hippies.
Goth, maybe. Okay,
yeah,
hippie. She
didn't care a lot about fashion. She was very spiritual about it, just wear whatever you feel like. She was expressing herself.
Which should be her right.
I do not know what she had going on.
No, it should be her right, regardless.
No, absolutely, it is her right. But what they did for her at the end of the program was explain to her how you can't judge people for how they perceive you, because you give out a vibe. Like, they even made her kind of like what you're saying, pot calling kettle black. Like, she was in a shop and a girl came in with her high heels, her tight mini skirt and everything, and they were, what do you think about that girl? And she was like, oh, she must be uptight, she must be like.
It's still judgment.
It's still judgment. So people are going to judge you based on the way you dress, and if you want to make it not like make it in life, but in the career path that you have chosen, if you want to go far, you need to change the way you dress.
Yes, and be aware of what you're doing. Like, nobody's gonna stop a rocker.
Exactly. If you want to be a rapper and you want to tattoo your face,
the whole body,
fine.
No one's gonna tattoo your whole body, and it's fine.
Like, if I went to a hospital, right?
Yeah.
And the doctor who was going to treat me has a tattoo across his face.
You're running for your life.
No, I'll first ask for your degree, then I'll write to your school. I want to know
nowadays,
how.
There's a lot of unconventional looking doctors, though.
Yeah,
I've become accustomed to that. I'm okay.
No, but I think with doctors, I think there's actually like an official rule about certain things that you can't do.
I don't know. We're talking about life or death here. Nobody is caring about what if you can save my life.
No, unless I'm like in a emergency situation.
Yeah.
I care. Like,
even you said unless. That's what I'm saying. But most times, I mean, we go to the hospitals because we have something that needs a cure.
No, but sometimes you go to the hospital because you have like malaria or something.
But personally, I think that in some workplaces, you can't wear a tattoo. Trust me.
No, of course.
You
That's
can't
what I'm
wear a
saying.
tattoo.
Know your job description. Know what you're doing. If you're trying to go into the arts, if you know you're making your money for yourself, obviously, hey.
If you're a
do what you
boss.
want, you know. But if you're living, we already know one thing for sure. Corporates, anything. Corporates Nigeria, corporates America, corporates Europe, no.
Tattoos.
And no.
Piercing.
Well, actually, maybe simple piercings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because
not.
I've worked corporate before and no one stopped me, so.
Really with this?
A lot of
Yeah.
people have nose piercings, though.
Yeah.
That's almost like having an ear piercing.
Yeah, because it's religious for some people. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Exactly.
So
So
religion,
when you start
they-
doing all
it's cool
this,
with them.
Then that's when people start
That's when-
complaining.
Sorry, we actually hired somebody already.
No, we'll get back to you.
I know, right?
We'll get back to you. Oh, thank you so much for watching. It has been quite a journey. You have laughed with us, danced with us, played with us, eaten with us. It has been absolutely amazing. Do stay in touch with us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on the website. Thank you so much for hanging out. I was with you already. Bye.
Why are you turning it down? That's not your favorite Igbo song.